Hi friends, this is question number 2, exercise 8.1, class 11 pertaining to binomial theorem. So this is explain the expression within the bracket 2 by x minus x by 2 raised to the power 5. So before I start solving this question, I would like to mention that question number 1 is also similar to this question, and I have given more details, or I have covered question number 1 comprehensively, giving more details about the binomial theorem formulas and the computation of NC0, NC1, NC2 and NCR, what is that around. So about that I have mentioned all those things, and what are the important points to be kept in mind while solving the problems, or to remember the formula, because formula seems to be a big in problem of SI. It appears to be a very difficult problem, but it is very simple once you understand the basic concepts of the theorem. So basic concepts I have covered in the separate video. The link of that is also given in the description of these videos. So you must go through that one, and I will advise you to go through question number 1. That will be very helpful in solving all other problems. So this problem I will be covering quickly because this is a repetition only with minor changes of, we have to change the values of A and B. Other things remain as it is almost. So this I wanted to say. Now I will proceed further. So here, by using the binomial theorem, we know that is a plus b raised to the power n is equal to, so here this is general formula. Then we'll come to the specific question given here. So first let us know what is the formula. Then only we have to put the values of a and b, and we have to solve the problem. So here a plus b raised to the power n is given as NC0. So what is NC0, NC1, NC2, NC3 and so on. So that I already explained in question number 1, and how to compute the values of this, that also I have given. So this is general formula. So NC0 is nothing but, this is equivalent to factorial n divided by factorial r into factorial n minus r. That is a formula for NCR. So r is, in this case, is 0, n is n. So this is general formula. What specific formula will be? N will be some, there will be some real number, 5, 6, 10, 100,000, like that. So accordingly we have to solve the problems. So here NC0 into the power, maximum power of the given in the question, that is n, the maximum value of n, that is a raised to the power n. A is here first term, so whatever is the first term, so maximum power of that, into second term, that is b, the power of b is 0, that is minimum. So that sum total of the powers of a and b is equal to n only. So n plus 0 is n here only, and nc0, this is ncr, r is 0 here, so b is also 0. So this will match. So that is a cross check whether our question is correct or not. So nc0, so 0 will tally with b0, so br, this is ncr, or an and bn, b, and the powers of a and b, sum total of that will be equivalent to n. So in this case it is n, a is n, b is 0, so n plus 0 is n only. So this is the first term, and number of terms will be n plus 1, so that also we can verify. So then the second term will be nc1. So in each term nc0, then nc1, then nc2, nc3, so like that it will go up to ncn. So this will increasing. So nc1 in the second term has nc0 in the first term has become nc1 in the second term, and power of a, that is continuously reducing, so that has become a n minus 1. So by 1 it will be reducing in each term, and the value of b, the power of b will be increasing in each term. So in each succeeding term the value of b will be increasing. So in the previous term it was b0, now in this case it has become b1. So power of b has increased. So then we'll take another term plus nc2. No, in the previous term it was nc1, now it has increased to nc2, and power of a has come down further by 1. So that has become a n minus 2. So it was n minus 1 in the previous term, now it has become n minus 2 here. And the power of b is 2 here, that is increasing now. So in the previous term it was b1. So power of a is decreasing while the power of b is increasing. So this will follow till end. And nc2, now in the next term, general term we have taken, that is ncr. So r is a term between first term and the last term, so it is less than n only. So ncr, that becomes a raised to the power n minus r, because the value of n is decreasing, into b raised to the power r. So this is r plus 1th term. So more than r, that is r plus 1. As first term is nc0 and this is ncr, so it means, so number of terms here are plus 1, because first term it is nc0, 0 plus 7, 0 plus r, so this r plus 1 term. So plus it goes up to ncn into a raised to the power n minus n, that becomes 0, and b raised to the power n, and ncn, so that is ncr, r is equal to n here, so b raised to power r means b raised to power n here. So bn is maximum. So here first term nc0 is 1 and b0 is also 1. So first term becomes an and the last term becomes bn. So that is ncn is also 1, a0 becomes 1, so this is bn. So first term is an, last term is bn. So now this is a formula. Now in this particular case, where the expression is within the bracket 2 by x minus x by 2 raised to the power 5, So a becomes equal to 2 by x and b becomes equal to minus x by 2, as our formula is a plus b, and here it is minus in this particular question, so b is minus here. So b is equal to second term, that is minus x by 2, a is the first term, 2 by x, and n is equal to 5. So raised to the power 5, so that is n is equal to 5. So formula will be equal, this given expression will be equal to, that is within the bracket 2 by x minus x by 2 raised to the power 5, that is equal to n c zeros. N is 5 here, so 5c0 into first term an. So first term is a 2 by x raised to the power n is 5. So the above said values of a, b, and we are putting in the given formula. So this will take a shape of, in this format, that is 5c0 within the bracket a5, that is a is 2 by x, an, so a is 2 by x and n is 5, so is equal to 2 by x raised to the power 5, and b0, b is minus x by 2 raised to the power 0. So second term here will be nc1, that is, so that becomes 5c1 here into, so what is the full stop or point I have put, that is indicates it is a multiplication now. So a raised to the power n minus 1, so here a is 2 by x raised to the power n is 5, 5 minus 1 is 4, so 2 by x raised to the power 4, and b raised to the power 1, so b is minus x by 2 raised to the power 1 here. And we can also cross verify that 5c0, so 5cr, r is 0, so b raised to the power 0, that is telling me that, and sum total of the powers of a and b, that is a is having a power of 5 and b is having a 0, so total is 5 plus 0, that is also telling, it means this is okay. Then the next term we can say 5c1, because in the previous term it was 5c0, now it has become 5c1, this is increasing now. So c1, c2, c3, it will be increasing in each and every succeeding term. But the value of a (5c1) second term, if you cross verify, so 5c1, that is r is 1, so b raised to the power is minus x by 2 is also 1, and the power of a, that is 2 by x, is 4, and power of b, that is minus x by 2 is 1, so sum total of power is 4 plus 1, 5, so that is matching with the maximum power. So this is also cross check, so we can cross verify each and every term, so that if any mistake has occurred, we will come to know immediately and we can rectify that. Then the term 3 comes 5c2 into a raised to the power n minus 2. So here a raised to the power becomes, a is 2 by x, 2 by x raised to the power, it is 3 now. So it is less than the previous one was a raised to the power 4, so this has become 3, because every succeeding term it is decreasing by 1. And b here becomes minus x by 2, so in the previous term it was 1, now it has become 2. So the powers of a are decreasing and power of b is increasing, both are reverse. Sum total is equal to the powers given in the question. So that is the That you have to remember. Then the next term is 5c3, because in the previous term it was 5c2, now it is 5c3 into a raised to the power, a is 2 by x. In the previous term it was 3, now it has become 2, and the power of b is the reverse of this thing, that is increasing, that is b is minus x by 2, and power of b is now, in the previous term it was 2, here it has become 3, so sum total is 2 plus 3, sum total of power of a and b is 2 plus 3, 5, and r is 3, so b raised to the power 3 and 3 are matching, it means this is correct. So we can go ahead with now. Next term is 5c4, because in the previous term it was 5c3, now it is 5c4 into a raised to the power, in the previous term it was 2, now it is 1. So a is 2 by x raised to the power 1 into b is minus 2 by x raised to the power, it is 4 now, because in the previous term it was 3, so that is increasing by 1 in succeeding term. So then the next term is NCN. NCN means this is the last term, r is equal to n here. So NCN 5C5, and value of 5C5 is also 1, 5C0 is also 1. Other values I have calculated in question number 1, that you can go through, and details I have given there. So here this is NCN, that is 5CN into a, that is 2 by x raised to the power 0, because it was 1 in the previous, now it is further reduced by 1, so it has become 0, into b, that is minus 2 by x raised to the power 5, because that was 4 in the previous term, now it is 5, so sum total of the powers of a and b is 0 plus 5, that is 5, and 5c r is 5, and b raised to the power is also 5, so this is matching, it means this is okay. Now we will put the values of 5c0, we will further simplify it. So 5c0 is 1, as I calculated in question number 1. So we have put the value of 5c0 as 1. Then it comes 2 by x raised to the power 5. 2 by x raised to the power means 2 raised to the power 5 is 32 divided by x raised to the power 5 into b. b is minus x by 2 raised to the power 0. So any term having power of 0 is equal to 1. So into 1. This is the first term. Then the second term is NC1, and NC1 is 5, as I calculated in question number 1, that you can go through that one. Then it comes 2 by x raised to the power 4. 2 raised to the power is 4 is 16 divided by x raised to the power 4 into b1. b1 is into minus x by 2. So b raised to the power 1 is, that is b is minus x by 2. So we have put the value minus x by 2 raised to the power 1. So this is term 2. Then the term 3 comes NC2. NC2 is 10, as I calculated in question number 1. And third term is 2 by x raised to the power 3. So 2 raised to the power 3 is 8 divided by x raised to the power 3 is x3 into b squared. b raised to the power 2. b is minus x by 2. So this becomes x squared divided by 4. The next term is, so that is fourth term, that is 5C3. 5C3 is also 10 into 2 by x square. So that is 4 by x square. That is A into minus x by 2 cube. So cube is minus, so into minus x cube we will say into minus x cube divided by 2 cube, that is 8. Then comes next term, that is 5C4. 5C4 5C4 is 5 into 2 by x 2 by x raised to the power 1 is 2 by x only, into 2 raised to the power 4, that is 2 into 2 4 into 2 8 into 16. So this becomes plus because even number of powers, so 16 by x into this is 5 into 2 by x into x by x raised to the power 4 divided by 16 into x raised to the power 4 divided by 16 plus 5C5, that is 1 into 2 by x raised to the power 0, power of any item having 0 power is equal to 1 into x raised to the power 5 divided by 2 raised to the power 32. So these are the items which are equivalent to, so first term is 32 divided by x5, so 32 divided by x raised to the power 5, that is the first term. So second term is 5 into 16, that is 80 divided by x4 into minus x by 2. So it becomes minus 5, 80 divided by 4, that is 40, minus 40x divided by x4, so minus 40 divided by x raised to the power 3. Then it is 10 into 8, 80 divided by 4, that is 20, 20x squared divided by x cube, so 20 by x, so plus 20 by x. And the next term is 10 into 4 divided by x square, into 4, that is 40 divided by x square into x cube by 8. So 40 by 8, that is 5, minus 5x. So this will give us minus 5x plus 5 into 2, 10 into x4, 10x4 divided by 16x. So this becomes 5 by 8 x cube plus 5 by 8 x cube plus x5 divided by 35, as x5 divided by 32. So this is the answer now. So this question is over. Now I would like to add, this is a question number 3 to 5 are also similar. Same formula will be used, only the thing is the values of a and b will change, or value of n may also change, that is power. All other things are same, it has to be done in the same way. So that you can do as a homework. There is not much difficulty, but if you find any difficulty you can write to me, I will help you out, I will solve the problems. There is no difficulty in that. If you have any problem still, I will help you out. You can write to me. So these are similar type of questions. So for instance, this is question number 3. This is question number 3, which says, this is question number 3, exercise 8.1 pertaining to binomial theorem. Expand the expression 2x minus 3 is equal to 2 minus 3 raised to the power 6. So here in the given formula as detailed in the question number 1, we can put the value of a as 2x and the value of b as minus 3 and value of n we can put as 6. So we can solve this problem on the same lines, so that you can do yourself. This is a homework for you. Still, if you have any problem, you write to me. Similarly, question number 4, exercise 8.1 pertaining to binomial theorem, says expand the expression within the bracket x by 3 plus 1 by x raised to the power 5. This also you can change, you can just put the value of a is equal to x by 3 and value of b as 1 by x and n is 5, and solve the problem on the same lines. So there is no problem in solving this problem. This is also similar. Similarly, question number 5 says, this is question number 5 which says exercise 8.1 and pertaining to binomial theorem. This says expand the expression that is x plus 1 by x raised to the power 6. Here if you find the value in the same formula, so a is equal to x, b is equal to 1 by x, n is equal to 6. So on the similar lines you can also solve this problem. And if you have any problem in solving it, you write to me, I will help you out. And friends, I would also like to mention that I am going to solve almost all the problems on the different chapters pertaining to class 10 and others. In case you are interested to take the benefit of other chapters for unsolved problems, so you can subscribe this channel, so that will be beneficial to you, and share it with your friends also, so that they should also get benefited out of it. Thank you, gentlemen.